Okay, so people often call the optimal resource allocation brought about by the freedom struggle God's invisible hand.
I wonder what I should do after I get home today. I don't have work or club activities to participate in.
Okay, that's all for today's lecture.
I'm tired. Oh yeah, wasn't the new release for Pikmin today? I'll just eat and play games once I get home.
Hey, how dare you try to get with my woman, huh?
It's a misunderstanding. I mean, it's not a complete misunderstanding, but I really didn't know.
Huh? Are they fighting? Wait, isn't that...
If you could get away with saying I didn't know, we wouldn't need police in this world.
That really hurts.
Never come near my woman again.
Keita-san, what are you doing?
Oh, Mikamichi. I was giving this girl gifts and flirting with her because she said she didn't have a boyfriend. Oh, but gosh, she actually had a scary boyfriend. I can't believe it.
That's usually how boys get fooled by crazy girls. Keita-san, weren't you just in debt because a different woman tricked you? Relationships are so bothersome, and they only bring trouble. You should just quit trying to look for one.
I can't do that. If you take away romantic relationships from me, I won't have anything left in my life. Besides, I have a big dream to live a wholesome life with my cute wife and daughter.
There's nothing good about marriage anyways. My name is Mikami. I'm a man that prioritizes independence over having 3 meals provided for me by a wife. Listen to me, Keita-san. You lose time, you lose money, and all you get in return is more responsibilities. $5,000 for an engagement ring, $30,000 for a wedding, and $250,000 per every kid you have. Keita-san, do you have money to pay for that?
Huh?
You can buy whatever you want to eat after school or work. Then eat that while watching any show you want to watch on TV. After you eat, you can play games for however long you want, then go to bed. I love that kind of life from the bottom of my heart. Marriage? Kids? I don't need that in my life. If I have a kid, I won't have time for myself anymore. I'll have to give up weekends and holidays for the kids. That's basically like working on my free days too. That's a big no from me. But if people don't have kids, the birth rate will decline while the population ages, and the social structure will get messed up. They should make a system where people can make kids whenever they want. Huh? What is this news? Artificial reproduction without relying on men? The next day...
Hey, did you guys see the news about artificial reproduction? Apparently, it's going to be a normal procedure in about 6 months.
You don't need a partner to make kids. That's a strange idea.
I feel like it's efficient and good. People who want kids can have them without having to get married. Besides, the system of marriage is irrational and incomprehensible.
Mikami's talking about something hard to understand again.
I still want to get married to someone I love and give birth to a child with them.
I get how you feel. I feel like there's still a lot of prejudice against single mothers, too.
I thought that artificial reproduction was the greatest invention of the century. But it wasn't as easily accepted by society as I thought it would be. It became a procedure that was only performed by a small group of the population. However, 10 years after the introduction of this procedure, an event that made artificial reproduction appear in the news again occurred.
Hey, did you see the news? There was a genius child actor that was born through artificial reproduction. I saw that. He's super good looking and excels in both academic and sports. He's flawless. Plus, I heard his mom is unimaginably normal, right? But if she can give birth to an angel like that, she basically wins in life, right? Right. She sees this angel when she gets home. I wish I could give birth to a kid like that. Hey, I saw the news too. Females can choose a sperm so they can give birth to their ideal child. Apparently, people are super satisfied with parenting as a result. Of course, they can choose their children's looks, but there are also options like kids without colic or those that aren't picky eaters. They can genetically modify those fine details too.
I heard that the government gives quite the financial support for it too. I guess there are fewer and fewer pros to getting married now.
Honestly.
Yuriko-chan, what do you think about marriage?
I wanted to get married when I was young, but I'm starting to think that artificial reproduction isn't all that bad either.
I see.
Huh. Yuki-kun, weren't you uninterested in marriage too?
Yeah. I mean, It also depends on whether I find the right person too. I obviously can't tell her that I'm thinking about proposing and that I'm currently looking for an engagement ring. But, I mean, we've been dating for 3 years, so it's not weird, right? A few more years after that, even though I used to hate marriage in the past, I began to want a married life. At that time, artificial reproduction became a popular option in society. As for me,
I thought about it, but I can't give birth to your child. There's no merit in doing so. When I want a child, I'll do so with artificial reproduction so I can give birth to my ideal kid.
What? Wait! What about a happy and loving family? Doesn't the kid need a father? I'm sure that a kid you make with me will be adorable too.
I can make my ideal child using artificial reproduction. Why do I need to give birth to your child? Besides, having to live with someone after I get married is only going to be stressful. Sorry, but if you want to get married and raise a family, you should look for someone else.
What? Wait! Don't leave!
I dated my girlfriend because I liked the fact that she was rational. In the end, she ended up dumping me for a very rational reason. So basically, my genetics aren't ideal. I mean, I guess she's not wrong. There's no way that an artificial person can win against a normal person when everything from their face to their personality can be customized. But still, she said she doesn't want her child to have my genetics. Did the 5 years we were together even mean anything? There's nothing you can do about that. There's a bunch of men nowadays that get dumped for the same reason. A happy marriage is a happy family. That idea is basically old-fashioned at this point. Old-fashioned? By the time I was in my 40s.
Nice to meet you all. My name is Yukihira.
A child born from artificial reproduction was hired into our company for the first time. I felt bad for thinking this, but I was imagining it to be something like working with an alien.
Mikami-san, I got Company A to sign a contract. Please review the contract for me.
Oh, Yukihira. That's great for someone that just started working here.
I'm going to do everything I can to become helpful to this company as soon as I possibly can.
What the hell? He's already the highest performing salesman in this department. Yukihira was basically a good kid. Actually, not just good. He was an extremely talented and amazing kid. The children born from artificial reproduction became a familiar presence in our lives. These kids excelled in entertainment, in sports, and in basically every other industry. The popularity of artificial reproduction increased even further. I'm probably going to die lonely, while these artificially reproduced kids beat me at everything. Oh, that's scary. Maybe I should start looking for a wife while I can still reproduce. Excuse me, I want to get married.
Oh, sorry, but can I ask how old you are first?
42 years old.
Your occupation?
Management of the sales department in a tech company.
Nothing special about you, huh?
She's not very friendly.
What are your conditions for a marriage partner?
If possible, I'd like someone from 25 to their early 30s. Also, someone who hasn't been married in the past. Oh, and as for children, I'd prefer to have my own instead of an artificially reproduced one.
Your own child? You should probably think that idea over after you take a look at yourself. Even without artificial reproduction, the ladies in our program are only interested in men with high qualities. I don't think we have females that will choose you.
But I want my children with my own blood.
If you say so, I'll register you. But the registration fee costs $3,000.
$3,000? It's that expensive?
I mean, you want your own children, right? If you don't pay the additional prices, I'm pretty sure that we won't even be able to set up a meeting date.
Oh, okay. I'll use my card. What kind of generation is this?
Still, there were a few females who signed up at marriage agencies to find marriage with real love. Yet.
The 10 ladies that you said you were interested in all said no.
Well, why?
Would you like me to read you their reasons? What? His qualifications aren't even high, but he keeps asking for so much. It's so annoying. I'd rather use artificial reproduction than having this man's kids.
Thank you. That's enough. Just like that, I never found anyone to get married to.
And became an 80-year-old man. It's Christmas Day, but there isn't a single couple walking around in the streets. In the past, there were so many couples acting lovey-dovey on this day that people even considered it a bother.
Mommy, look! I did a bar flip!
Wow, Aoi-kun, you're amazing!
Mommy, I want to eat stew when we go home.
Of course, sweetie. Mommy's gonna make you delicious stew, okay?
When I was young, I would look at adults taking care of children and think, "Oh, they must be unfortunate to not have any time for themselves." But maybe thinking that being independent is a blessing is possible only because you have the option of not being alone. Maybe if I stood up against artificial reproduction when it was first regulated, I would have been able to walk in a park hand in hand with my own child right now. If only artificial reproduction didn't exist.
Mikamichi! What's wrong? You're zoning out!
What? Keita-san?
You were mumbling something weird earlier.
Where am I?
There on my phone, a video on news about artificial reproduction was playing.
Couples? Families with children? Oh wow, what a wonderful sight!
Huh? Mikamichi?
Love is filling the streets. It's a beautiful sight.
Mikamichi? What's up with you?
I see it now. It seems as though I came back in time when I was still a student, when news about artificial reproduction was first released.
Mikamichi, do you have any friends that might be interested in a matchmaking event? We're having one today, but one of the guys canceled and we need someone to fill his spot.
Is it okay if I join that matchmaking event?
Huh? Of course! You seem super different today. Are you interested in being in a relationship?
Yes, just like you, Keita-san. I'm going to do what I can to get a pretty wife and daughter.
Yay!
Kid, don't you dare touch that without my permission.
I'm sorry, Mom. Please don't hate me. I'm Maru. I'm 8 years old and I love my mother because she's the only person I can rely on and she's the one that gave birth to me after all.
In exchange, I'm not cooking today or tomorrow for your stupid ass, alright?
Yeah, of course. Thanks, Mom. I love you. My mom forgives me over and over again for being such a dumb, stupid son.
Huh? You want to sleep next to me? Here.
Thanks, Mom.
Ugh, what a pain. I didn't really have a choice when I gave birth to him. I don't even know how to raise a kid. I can't be bothered to pay attention either. And since I have a kid, I can't get the guys I want. They won't even give me the chance. Oh, a message from the guy I matched on the dating app. He's rich, handsome, and kind. He lives far away, which is the one bad part, but he sends me messages pretty often.
Hello. We've been contacting each other for a while now. Would you like to meet up soon?
Seriously? I would love to. Ugh, Maru is such a nuisance when it comes to this.
Next morning.
Hey, wake up, Maru. Mom's gonna be gone for 2 weeks from today. Don't you cause trouble. I put rice in the fridge, so heat it up when you're hungry.
2 weeks? Okay.
And since it's going to be a waste, I'll stop the water and gas.
But the bathroom?
Just use the one in the park, alright? Also, don't talk to anyone in the apartment complex. No one knows that Mom went on a vacation.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up, Mom.
See ya!
And so, I was left alone for 2 weeks with the water and gas cut off. I'm afraid of spending the night alone, but it's not my first time, and I don't want to trouble my mom by complaining. I need to collect some water to wash myself. I went to the park to collect water. At the park, I saw a happy-looking family. Good job at cram school today. The hoodie that guy is wearing is from Moriboshi Cram School. It's a cram school run by Mr. Moriboshi and Moriboshi Group, one of the world's leading conglomerates. State-of-the-art studies are conducted. And some of the children even taught the basic of business by Mr. Moriboshi himself. I saw it on TV before. So cool. He's probably smart too. Even entrepreneurial kids were being raised there, unlike me who doesn't even go to school. It's a world out of bounds for a stupid idiot like me. It's cold. Mom says studying is unnecessary. But imagine if I was able to study enough to get into schools like that. My mom would probably be by my side right now. And then... What? I heard a really loud noise coming from the next door. Apparently they just moved in recently. Help! Help!
Huh? An hour later. I'm home, sis. They held me at my part-time job today. Wait, what are you doing? So cute. Is that your hidden child? No, it's the kid next door. I was having trouble when the moving boxes collapsed on me, so he called the apartment manager and helped me out. Well, hello? Are you serious? You're so clumsy, sis. What's your name, by the way? My name is Maru. I'm 8 years old. Maru, got it. I'm Chiaki, and this is my little sister, Remy. We're both actresses, and we live here together. Actresses? Like the ones on TV? But why would an actress live in an apartment that doesn't even have a bath? Sis, you say actress, but we're still actresses in the making. Our debt increased with lesson fees, so we couldn't pay rent and got evicted from the last apartment, which is why we moved in here. Be good to us. What a neighbor. But sis, just because he's our neighbor doesn't mean it's okay to keep him so late. Mom and Dad must be worried, right? We'll go tell them what happened. No, it's fine, really. Sorry to bother. I can't tell them about our family to protect my mom. The next day, I'm home. I wonder if Mom's with a man right now. I miss her. I wonder if the sisters next door thought I was rude after the way I behaved at the end. As I was thinking that in my head, the doorbell rang. Maru, we're here to give you our thanks from yesterday. It was the sisters next door. It's all right. Please don't worry about it. Where are your parents? Well...
No one knows that Mom went on a vacation.
She gets home late, so she works day and night for me. Wow, she really cares about you. Hey, we want to thank you for yesterday, so why don't you eat dinner with us? It's homemade almond rice. Homemade almond rice? My mom always told me not to get involved with the neighbors, but look at the way he eats. So cute. There's seconds if you want to. I'm glad you like it. I was in their room. Hey, Maru, do you know any bathhouses around here that are open until late? It's not unusual for us to be working until midnight, so... I've never been to a bathhouse. Huh? But this apartment doesn't have a bath. How are you taking showers? I fill up the kitchen sink with water and use that.
Are you serious? You take showers in that little space?
Hey, imagine how cute Maru looks curled up in such a small place.
No, don't go there, sis. I'm sure he's absolutely adorable, but...
Right?
They look like they needed help, and since they let me have dinner, I chose how to demonstrate how I bathe in the kitchen at the sister's house. First, I fill up the sink. Oh, it's warm water because they have gas. When the water comes up around here, I get in. Whoa, it feels so good when it's warm. Ah, so cute. Makes us want to get in looking at how comfortable and cute he is.
Could you teach us your ways?
Teach? Who would have thought there would be a day for me to teach this to someone? But the sisters seem to be needing help. I gotta teach them. The sink is relatively big, so I think you guys can fit in as well. When the water comes up halfway, I take off my clothes and get in.
Let me try first then.
You should soak the towel in warm water first. Your entire body won't fit inside, so use a towel to keep your upper body warm.
I see. I can't get the right position.
Make yourself into a ball and scoot your butt over here. There!
I'm in! It's shallow, but it feels good.
Use a towel or cup to pour warm water to the parts that aren't covered in water.
It feels good.
That's not fair. I want to get in too. I didn't know how it would go at first, but I did my best to teach them, and they seemed to enjoy it. Usually, I'm all alone and things like this are mundane to me. But just by having someone by my side, it's so much fun. And just like this, I was able to spend the next 2 weeks without feeling lonely, thanks to the sisters. I'm home. You didn't tell anyone, did you? Yeah. Oh, I'll be leaving from time to time like that, so be a good boy, all right? Yup. Ever since my mom came home, I couldn't see the sisters as much. But when Mom went out at night, I would go and visit them. I was longing them.
To tell you the truth, we always wanted a brother.
Oh, really? It's like a dream come true. Mom never shows me affection. She doesn't hold my hand or give me a hug. But the sisters do. They hold my hand and give me hugs. They cook meals and even help me study. I know what this might be. It's called love. It's what I've been wanting most. I needed it all this time. I want to live receiving this kind of love. As I thought about that, tears came falling down.
I have to tell you something about my mom. I wanted to make a change, so I cried and told them about my life and what my mother was like. A year and a half later, the person that taught me about love, my mom, would leave the house very often to meet up with guys. When one day, 2 sisters moved in next door. Those sisters really cared for me and took care of me like I was their little brother. They taught me about what love was really about. Because of that, I was able to build up enough courage and tell them about everything. My sister contacted the Child Guidance Center, and I'm now living in a foster home without any problems. But I can't forget about the days I spent with my mom, and I still love her. The contest finished, and the award ceremony ended as the presenters' families came to pick up their kids. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. Time to go home. No way! He was one of the judges for the essay contest. Mr. Moriboshi, who not only runs the foster home I stay at, but also the Moriboshi Cram School, came walking towards me.
Your essay was really good. Although you weren't able to win any awards, I liked your essay the most. Although I was feeling down yesterday, as it was the end of mourning period for my loved one, I'm glad I was able to meet you, Maru. This person I love also made mistakes in the past, but I still love her regardless.
Is that so?
I want to give you my thanks.
Huh?
I'll make anything come true.
I thought really hard and came up with one wish. Then, why were we invited to Morodust, one of the major entertainment agencies?
Did you do something, sis?
Mr. Moroboshi has introduced you to us, and you will be taking special lessons from now on.
What? Mr. Moriboshi? Special lessons at Morodust?
We can't pay for that.
It will be free of charge since you were introduced through Mr. Moroboshi.
What? The sisters that showed me love are inspiring actresses, but their acting is very bad, even through my eyes. So could you please let them take lessons at Morodust?
All right. I'll make arrangements right away.
After that, the sisters took on Morodust's difficult lessons without getting discouraged and played their roles. 2 years later, they were both able to land big roles and flourish in the entertainment business. Inspired by the sisters, it made me study even harder. Although I'm very worried about the future as I don't have dreams or goals yet, I'm enjoying life at the moment.
Maru, over here!
Sis, I thought you guys were working.
We both got a day off. Where do you want to eat?
I want to eat homemade omurice. It's been a while. May tomorrow and the day after be filled with happiness.
My name is Moroboshi. I'm the CEO of the internationally recognized company, the Moroboshi Corporation. I'm a doctor/scientist and operate other businesses as my hobby. I met Erin a few years ago during an event. What about her? You have good eyes, as expected of you, Moroboshi-sama. That's Erin, the most popular geisha around here. Bring Erin over here. Yes, sir. Erin worked as a geisha, but it was her sad eyes that were most memorable about her. We became close after that, and had meals together once in a while. Erin's parents divorced when she was young, and so she was raised by her father. Erin's father was addicted to gambling, horse racing, pachinko, and other gambles. He spent his days betting on whatever he could. Apparently, Erin was working to make money for him to gamble. She was upset and didn't think that she could find a job because she didn't graduate from high school. So I decided to teach her business. Erin struggled at times, but she was a fast learner. After a year, she founded her own company, and it was well on track. As of now, tax reduction strategies. Is there anything you've been wanting to try?
What do you think about real estate investment? The truth is, when the debt collectors took our house and forced us to live in the park, I saw a newly constructed condominium street across from it. The family that lived there seemed like they were shining. Since then, I had a dream to live in the mansion one day.
That's a good idea. The Moroboshi estate is currently building a condo. Do you want to become the owner? We immediately headed to the construction site of the mansion.
Moroboshi-sama, great to see you here.
I see you're making good progress.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we'll have everything completed by the time the cherry blossoms bloom next year.
Working there was a young boy that looked like he was struggling.
Oh, shoot. I don't have enough to survive this month again. I work at a newspaper delivery service in the morning, a cafe in the afternoon, and an izakaya at night. I start my mornings off working and end my nights with working. But I still don't have enough money.
My name is Yusuke, and I'm 17 years old. I tell people that I drown myself in work to support my sick father, but in reality...
Minami-chan, I'm going to buy you whatever you want today.
Really? I want a new purse!
I'll buy you as many purses as you want.
Aw, Ken-chan, I love you!
Where in the world is the man that supposedly spends his days miserable and can't even get out of bed due to the pain? He's in extreme pain. More like he wastes his days at the pachinko when flirting with girls.
Oh, Yusuke, great timing. Give me some money.
Dad, I don't have any more. I already had my hours cut this month.
I know you have $300 in your savings. Give me that money right away.
I worked hard to save that money to treat my hernia.
Yusuke, stop acting so weak. You're still young. Don't disobey someone older than you.
As he said that, my dad beat me up and took the $300 that I worked hard to save.
Oh, by the way, you only have 3 jobs. Isn't that a little lazy of you? Go work at a construction site that gives daily wages and has a good salary.
What? You're telling me to get more jobs when I already have so many? Dad, you should be the one working, instead of playing around with girls every day.
What are you saying? You're the one that needs to thank me for bringing you into this world. Okay then. Your nice father is going to send your resume in for you, so good luck.
Just like that, I was forced to get another job, even when I was already working like the devil. Working with construction required hard physical labor. If I was being honest, working there with my hernia was going to be extremely difficult, but I started anyways. I'd never be able to live in a high-rise condominium by the Moroboshi Corporation anyways. A marble bathtub with a golden lion as a faucet? So, rich people really do use golden faucets shaped as a lion. The condominium was scheduled for completion next April, so for a job with wages paid daily, it had a good salary.
Hey, you guy! Why are you being lazy? Get yourself together!
Yes, sir. Perhaps my father was curious whether I was actually working. He would come by the construction site with his girlfriends and watch me work.
That's my son!
What? Isn't he getting into trouble? Poor guy!
Unlike me, he's stupid and can't even study in school. He only has the brains to work in that kind of condition.
One day, I had a fateful encounter.
Hey, new guy. If you only carry 2 boxes at a time, you're never going to be finished.
Understood, sir. That encounter was with Erin-san.
Great job on the loading work. Sorry for scaring you. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
My name is Erin. I'm the owner of this condominium. Thank you for all your hard work.
If there was one word to describe Erin-san, it was angel. She was so beautiful. She smelled so good, too. It's true how they say beautiful girls smell good. She's not just pretty, but she's also the owner of this condominium? The difference between the two of us was like heaven and hell. Finally, we were at the final stretch of the construction project. We were busier than ever. I'm exhausted. Maybe I should treat myself and take a long bath today. Oh, shoot. I forgot that I'm not allowed home today because Dad's bringing his girlfriend over.
Put your paycheck from today in the mailbox. Also, Akane-chan's coming over today, so just camp out somewhere for the night.
What should I do? Every day is so rough. It was at that moment.
Long time no see, Yusuke-kun. Are you going home from work?
The owner of the condo?
Sounds like you're hungry. I actually haven't had dinner yet either. If you'd like, will you grab something to eat with me?
What? Erin-san, the owner of the condo, took me to a super fancy restaurant.
You can take as much as you need to eat.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm overthinking things, but Yusuke-kun, are you struggling with your financial situation right now? If you're okay with it, will you tell me a little about it? What? So you were working with us to raise money for your father, huh? He took away your medical savings too. I know what to do. We should talk to Moroboshi-sama about it.
What a huge mansion.
Moroboshi-sama!
Erin, what are you doing here at this time?
This is Yusuke-kun. He's working at the construction site of the condominium set to open in April. Actually, there was a favor I wanted to ask from you, Moroboshi-sama.
Who's that? Before I knew it,
Moroboshi-sama's medical treatment made the pain in my hips disappear. Whoa! He made his son work 4 jobs and isn't allowing him to come home because he wants to bring his girlfriend over. We can't have that.
I agree.
Let me see what I can do. Time passed by, and it was now the day before the construction on the condo was completed.
It's going to be completed. My condo.
Do you feel emotional?
Yes, it's like a dream.
Oh, Moroboshi-sama, Erin-san.
Huh?
Long time no see.
You seem to have gained more muscle again.
Yes, thanks to your treatments, Moroboshi-sama. It's easier to move my body. So now that I've been loading heavier items, I suddenly put on all this extra muscle.
What? Are you Yusuke-kun?
Yes?
What? The last time we ate together, I felt like he was my little brother. When did he get this manly?
Oh yeah. Erin, Yusuke-kun worked really hard too. Maybe you should go out for some food with him again.
Yes!
Thanks to Moroboshi-sama's remark, Erin-san and I decided to go to a restaurant again. But, Erin-san, are you okay? Do you not feel well?
Well, it's nothing. It's been a while since I last saw you, so I'm just a bit nervous. I went to the construction site many times because I wanted to see him. And when I finally got the chance to, he changed this much. Hey, Yusuke-kun, will you come with me to preview the condo? If you'd like, of course.
A preview of the condo?
Yep, I'm planning to rent a unit out for myself. I wanted to get your input on it.
I'm not sure if my opinion will help, but I'd love to go with you. Does she want a male opinion because she's going to live there with her boyfriend? That weekend, if you're going to go for this D-type floor plan, the living room and the room next to it will look like this. You can separate these 2 rooms with a sliding door, or leave it open to make a bigger space. It's very convenient. It seems I got very knowledgeable about this place as I worked.
Oh, the view from this rooftop too is the most amazing thing. Whew. Whoever lives here is going to be so lucky.
Are you going to be living here together with your boyfriend?
What?
If there's going to be the 2 of you, I would recommend a 2-bedroom unit. That way, you can each have a room when you want time for yourself. I mean, this is all just my own opinion. I think it's best to ask your boyfriend what he thinks.
Not a boyfriend. I wanted to ask you, Yusuke-kun.
Huh?
When I first heard about your situation with your father, I wanted to help you because I was in the same position as you in the past. But I think I'm starting to have feelings for you. It's always been my dream to live happily in a condo with my family. I thought it would be nice if I can live in a condo like this with you someday.
What? You want me to buy a condo? Oh, Ichan, I got a job just like you asked. I won't ask Yusuke for money anymore.
You said that before, but I know you secretly stole money from your son. That's what I'm saying. I'll believe you once you buy me a condo.
Condo? Buy you a condo?
Ken-chan, don't you want to live in a shiny new condo with me?
Live together with Aoi-chan? Aoi-chan is totally my type. Plus, she's still 20 years old. I'm never gonna find another girl like her. I'll buy it.
Yay!
A few months ago, Aoi-chan and I met by the will of fate. Aoi-chan was earnest and a good girl, so she said it wasn't very fatherly of me to take money from Yusuke. I wanted her to approve of me, so I got a job. To fulfill her request, I'm going to do what I can to get past the tenant screening, get a condo on a low floor, and start living a wonderful life. That's what I thought. Aoi-chan disappeared? Aoi-chan! Aoi-chan! The day after I signed the contract, Aoi-chan suddenly disappeared, and I couldn't get a hold of her cell either. I tried to sell the condo, but for some reason, I heard that the condo price had dropped tremendously. What should I do? Even if I manage to sell the place, I'm still going to be in debt. Aoi-chan! Aoi-chan! Has anyone seen this girl around? Huh? Is that Yusuke? And who is that beautiful lady next to him? Why did they come out of the condo I bought a unit at? Yusuke!
Dad, what are you doing here? Well, good timing, I guess. I have some news for you. I live in the top floor of this condo right now.
What? The top floor?
This is Erin-san, my girlfriend. She's the owner of this mansion and a female CEO.
Nice to meet you.
We're dating seriously with marriage in mind. I don't have any money to give you, so good luck on your own. Sorry, Dad. Let's go, Erin-san.
Okay.
After that, my dad sold the condo and is living with a heavy debt on his shoulders. I'm sure he learned his lesson to not play around with girls anymore. He's been playing around all this time, so he should work as many shifts as he can and...
What? You don't even know how to do this? I can't believe you.
I'm sorry.
he can start learning how hard it is to actually work.
Thanks for inviting us.
Hello? Moriboshi-sama. And Aoi-san, Moriboshi-sama's maid. Thank you for coming. Wow, that's so cool. So what, Yusuke can cook too?
I mean, I used to be in charge of doing all the chores around the house. Just a little while ago, I was working tons of jobs while carrying around a pain in my hips. I was even giving up on living.
Yusuke!
All I want now is for the happy days I have now to continue every day from now on.
My dad was a really good father. He was smart and he graduated from a top university.
Ryotaro, I'm going to work. I'll be home late again, so dinner's in the fridge.
Yup, see you soon. Morning, Dad. Why are you up so early cooking?
Morning. Let's go on a picnic today with a packed lunch. You said you wanted to play catch, right?
Yeah, but you came home late last night. Aren't you tired?
Don't worry about it. Dad's a tough guy.
Dad!
But once we come home, let's review this week's study together, alright?
Okay, you're good at teaching, so I'm excited, Dad.
Is that right?
Although he's busy, he doesn't show that even for a second. He always puts me first and even helps me study. I love my dad, which is why my dad cannot find out what it's like for me at school.
Hey, it's the son of a criminal. I can't believe the son of a criminal is my classmate. The son of a criminal is also gonna turn to a criminal, right? How scary. Hey, son of a criminal, say something. You better apologize for being in our class. Yeah, criminal.
Everyone calls my dad a criminal, but it's not like he did that on purpose. It happened on Christmas during a stormy night when I was 3 years old.
Ryotaro would be so happy with this present. But what a snowstorm. Can't even see a few meters in front. Huh? What was that?
My dad rushed out of the car to check when he saw a man on the floor.
Are you okay?
My dad ran over an old man sleeping on the street drunk. The old man passed away, and my dad was held criminally responsible. A few years later, Dad, you're home!
Ryotaro, I'm so sorry.
Welcome back, darling.
You look so thin. I'm so sorry for everything.
Don't be. I'm just glad you're back. He finished his sentence and the three of us started living together again. But the time spent raising me while my dad was gone took a toll on my mom's body, and she passed away soon after from exhaustion. Since then, it was just my dad and I. Dad's coming home early today. We're making curry together. Look at him. His father ran over somebody and went to prison. The wife passed away from exhaustion. One morning on sports day.
Hey, Ryotaro, you're gonna be late for sports day if you don't wake up.
Yeah.
What's the matter? You don't look well. I took today off just for this day. I even bought a new phone to take videos of you.
Dad, are you coming to school?
Yeah, of course.
No, I don't want you to come.
Ryotaro.
If you come to school, I'm gonna stay home. And so I ended up spending sports day all by myself. Why did I say that to my dad? He must have been hurt.
Is the criminal's son all by himself? What happened to the criminal's father? Is he in jail again? The school probably didn't let him in because he might do something criminal.
My dad packed this lunch just for me, but it doesn't taste like anything right now. I wasn't athletic either, so sports day was awful for me. After sports day, the other kids went home with their families. I must have hurt my dad's feelings. He even took a day off work just for this day. I trudged home by myself when... A homeless lady? That's rare. My eyes met with an old lady who was sitting on the street. Are you okay? Is something wrong? Can she not speak?
What's wrong with that gloomy look on your face? Is something wrong?
Huh? Does she need someone to talk to? Will she listen to me? I told her about my father and what had happened this morning.
If you apologize, he'll forgive you.
I don't know.
He won't dislike his loving son over something like that.
Really?
Yes, really.
Thanks! I felt better after talking to the old lady. Just then. Are you hungry?
I guess so. I haven't eaten anything since the morning.
Huh. Oh yeah! I didn't finish eating this, so you can have it. I didn't drink the tea either, so you can have this too.
Oh, the Makunoichi lunchboxes were so good back in the day.
Makunoichi? Sometimes she doesn't make any sense. Is she... I was worried about her, so I took her to the police station.
You see? I didn't steal anything.
Don't be foolish. We already have evidence.
Seriously? No, seriously. It has to be a mistake. Help me!
Thanks, son. There's been a requested search for this old lady.
Is that so? I'm glad I could help.
What's your name, son?
I just found her by coincidence, so I brought her here. I need to go home now. Thank you.
Wait.
I wanted to apologize to my dad as soon as possible, so I ran home. Although I didn't think that would happen. A week later, Dad's working overtime again. Who is that? People rarely came to her house. When I answered the door, two pretty ladies were standing in front of me. Huh? It must be a mistake. I didn't ask for a beauty salon. It's not a mistake. But I really have no recollection. I'm only in elementary school and I wouldn't be able to afford it. Huh? That's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure it was this house. Well, just take this free pamphlet for our sauna salon. Sauna salon? There's a sauna salon just for younger kids. All the elementary school kids are doing it nowadays. What? Are you serious? That's right. All your classmates are doing it too. I had no idea. It's free this one time. Want to try it? Huh? But it's already late and my dad will worry about me. The store's close by and there's a pickup drop-off service, so you'll be fine. We'll be back before your dad gets home, all right? I was pushed by the pretty ladies and got taken to their luxury sauna salon. I can't take it anymore. I need to get out. Nope, let's be a little more patient. If you stay a little longer, it'll feel a lot better. For whatever reason, I ended up in the sauna with two pretty ladies. It's not that. You're too close to me, and you keep staring at me. I'm so nervous I'm about to pass out. And after the sauna... Here, wear this. Huh? What is that? A diaper? But I can go to the bathroom by myself. Paper underwear. Everyone wears this during the oil massage. But it looks like it's for kids. Don't worry about it. Being pushed along the flow of things, my entire body was massaged by the two of them. That's it for the trial. Your skin is so smooth. Now let's take you home. And so I was escorted home by the two pretty ladies after my first experience as my head boiled and flustered.
Ryotaro, your face is blood red. What happened?
I'm home, Dad. We apologize. We took Ryotaro-kun for a salon. Sorry for taking him out without your permission.
I don't want us to stand and talk, so please, come inside.
We ended up talking inside. She recently got diagnosed with dementia. She started wandering around. We usually find her pretty quickly, but that day we couldn't find her anywhere, so we requested for a search. The police contacted us saying she was found, so we went to the police station, but couldn't get in contact with the person that found her. The police told us the person that found her was in elementary school, so we wanted to thank them. Huh? You two are daughters of that old lady I met a few days ago?
Is that so?
I was in a hurry, so I didn't give them my name. How did you find me? Ryotaro-kun. You gave her your lunchbox and water bottle because she was hungry, right? Your name was written on it, so we found you through that and wanted to thank you. And when we met you, you were just so adorable, our service mindset went out of control. I'm sorry. Thank you once again for finding our grandmother and taking her to the police station. Please don't worry about it. That time she was the one who helped me. What a good boy! That was the end with the two pretty ladies. So I thought. Ryotaro-kun! Ryotaro's dad! We came to cook for you two! Ryotaro-kun, after we're done eating, let's take a bath together, okay? For some reason, I still have an ongoing relationship with the two sisters, and they often come over to cook, clean, and take very good care of me. It's delicious!
Thank you for coming in so often. Is it not a burden for you two?
Of course not! If anything, we'd love to come every day. My sister's happiness is my happiness too.
I actually have something I want to talk about with you two.
Yes?
I actually have a criminal record. I caused the death of a man in a car accident. I served my time, and the hardships I caused drove my wife to death from exhaustion. I am not the kind of person you people should favor, but Ryotaro has nothing to do with it. I ask you both to please keep him close.
I've heard rumors, but from what I've read about the incident, it was unavoidable, and you did nothing wrong, yet you lost your beloved wife. Normally, someone in your situation would want to throw everything out on the window and give up, but you have done a great job raising Ryotaro so far. I've fallen in love with your wonderful qualities, and I'd like to be in a serious relationship with you on the premise of marriage.
You knew that much?
Huh? Relationship? You and his father? Ryotaro-kun, would you mind if your father and I started a relationship? My dad's hardships are my hardships, and my dad's happiness is my happiness. So soon after, my dad started a serious relationship with one of the sisters. Although the sisters' families were grateful to us, they were initially against the relationship. Despite that, when they saw my dad's sincerity, they trusted him. The relationship was officially approved by the family. A year later, Ryotaro, dinner's ready. Okay, Mom, what's for dinner today? Hamburg steak, your favorite.
Bon appetit!
Good evening. I came for a visit. Oh, hey, we were just eating. You want some? Oh, sorry to bother you guys. My dad married a sister and she became my mom. Her little sister also came to visit often, which made it lively every day. Apparently, the two sisters were a well-known authority around where I lived.
Hey, Ryotaro,
Huh?
that book, it's good, right? I like it too. Will he be my friend?
Really? Because of that, people at school stopped making bad rumors and quit making fun of me. I finally felt like I was on the same ground as everyone else.
Ariko, a class A maid under the Moriboshi Group, one of the world's most prominent conglomerates. My dream is to become an S-classmate who can give birth to Mr. Moriboshi's child. So much fun, chatting with Mr. Moriboshi.
And that new part-time job is super good!
Keita-kun, you really have a lot of part-time job experiences, don't you? Oh, speaking of which, I just got a call from a CEO I know who needs some help. Nico, why don't you help him out for a while? The job itself is not that difficult.
Of course, anything you say, Mr. Moriboshi.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
And so I was sent to work for the company of Mr. Moriboshi's friend.
Nico-chan, how's the progress?
Yes, I finished everything you asked me to do this morning. I'm thinking of going to Company A this afternoon to say hello.
You're a fast learner. Mr. Moriboshi's maids are certainly leagues ahead.
Ryotaro is my reliable superior who teaches me how to do my job.
By the way, what's Mr. Moroboshi usually like?
Oh, he's a perfect prince 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. He's attractive from the moment he wakes up.
Is that right? You must really like him.
He's my everything. Are you single, Ryotaro-san?
Yeah. Although, there is someone I'm interested in.
Is it Aya-san by any chance? Aya-san is Ryotaro-san's business partner. She's a diligent person, and everyone in the company looks up to her. I think you two would look great with each other. Since when were you interested in her?
Well, pretty soon after we started working together.
Aww, I'm hoping for the best. So, when are you gonna ask her out?
Well, I'm Ryotaro, 26 years old. I graduated from an average university and work for an average company receiving an average salary. My life is far from flashy. When days like this continue day after day, you start to question your own life. But
Ryotaro, what are you spacing out for? Were you listening to my presentation this morning?
yeah, it was great. Time spent with Aya was different.
Aya-chan, can you take a look at this for a second?
Okay.
But asking her out, I didn't want to risk losing this relationship. I'd rather do nothing than to ask her out and ruin our friendship. until I was visualized.
See you tomorrow.
See ya. Wait, why does it say old age on your forehead?
Forehead. You too, Ryotaro-san. Yours says car accident.
And sure enough, it said car accident on my forehead. What?
Could this be
Visualization? Here we go again. The phenomenon of visualization. Most of you may be familiar with this phenomenon, but this time around, it is a little different. Is that what is being visualized is the cause of death. Exhaustion for me. Of course it is. This is a poor working environment. We demand improvement. I'm just joking. Let's take a look at what people are saying.
Self-destruction! My boy is going to self-destruct! Do you understand how painful this is for a parent? Hey, are you having second thoughts right now? You can talk to me about anything.
I'm fine. Well, the average lifespan is 81 years old, so I guess I'll live until then. My parents are happy about it, but I'm carrying financial problems, and is there happiness in living that long?
Oh my god! Unexpected death! Holy shit! What am I supposed to do? Save me!
Mr. Moriboshi? I shall follow everywhere you go from now on, Mr. Moriboshi. But please, I beg you, if you can help it, I don't want you to leave the house.
Old age for you, Nico. I'm glad. Please don't cry. We're all gonna go eventually. There's no point in being so sad.
But
It's gonna be okay. I'm not gonna make it easy for them.
are you sure?
I promise. Oh yeah, I need to check out the hospital.
Is it chaotic over there?
Yeah. There's a huge influx of people who are visualized to pass from illness.
I'm sorry. Today's reception is already closed.
No way! Put me down for tomorrow. Or the day after is fine too.
Sir, you're screening for malignant tumors, am I right? If that's the case, we have full reservations for the next 3 months.
Is it really that busy? She's gonna die by disease. Can't you do something about it sooner? Aya, are you sure there's nothing wrong? Any little thing.
Ryotaro.
Does this hospital not care about people dying of disease?
Please calm down, everybody. There's a possibility that the disease cannot be found even if we test right now.
Isn't it the hospital's job to find that out?
Yeah!
Ryotaro.
Aya, let's look for a different hospital. I understand why people are panicking, but I can also understand what the hospital staff are saying as well. The visualization may say disease, but it's not like the data's shown. It could be tomorrow, or it could be 70 years, but still.
Ryotaro! Are you gonna catch a cab?
Yeah, Moroboshi General Hospital is full of doctors, so they might be able to check us.
Stop! What are you gonna do if you get in an accident?
Even if you say that now, the whole city was in chaos. Even at the office.
I'm gonna drown for God's sake. That's the worst. That's why I've been telling you to quit surfing. Look at me. I'm dying from indignation. It's definitely the chief's fault. Every time he gets angry at me, my blood vessels explode.
What's the chief up to?
He's talking to a counselor right now because he got self-destruction.
I don't think listening to a counselor is gonna do any good, to be honest.
Ever since the visualization, all anyone talks about is this.
And then,
My name is Keita. Nice to meet you.
Nico-chan's friend Keita joined our office as a part-timer. He and I both had car accidents shown on our foreheads. Keita, I admire you. I don't even want to go out because I'm afraid of getting into an accident.
Well, what's the point of worrying about it? Oh, 1 order of fried squid, please.
1 fried squid coming right up.
When I first saw that it was gonna be a car accident, I was like, oh no. Because I got a beautiful wife with cute kids living a happy life, you know? And I want to see my grandkids after that too. So it would have been ideal if I got old age like Nico-chan. But we're all taking steps closer to the end every living moment. It's best to spend that living happily. That's the conclusion I reached.
Keita. Octopus and wasabi coming up. Keita did make a good point. Ever since this visualization phenomenon, I started to think about life and death a lot. But rather than living life in fear of death, it's best to enjoy it. Alright. And a month passed since the visualization. I changed my career to a job in the music industry, a field I had no experience in at all. I don't know when I'm going to die, so might as well do something I've always wanted. So, I started a job where I could write songs, which had always been a hobby of mine.
That's awesome. You've always loved music.
Yeah, I don't want to live with regrets.
I like the way you think. You've grown tougher than you used to be. We always got to see each other at the office, though. I'm a little sad.
Aya, I've actually... Life is passing at this very moment as well. I need to tell her. I've liked you. From a long time ago.
Me too.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Yes!
I'm excited too.
Yeah, I'll cherish you.
Hey, maybe I'll change careers too. You looked for a hospital that can check up on me. And although it says disease, the results came back with no problems as of now. Plus, there's no need to be fixated on this company now that you're gone as well.
That's a great idea. There has to be a better company where you can reach your full potential. It'll be a waste to look back and say, I wish I'd done that.
Right! Alright, I've made up my mind.
After that, with Aya's efforts, she got a job at a company under the Moroboshi conglomerate. Are you serious? You sure you aren't pushing yourself too hard?
It's all thanks to you, Ryotaro.
She makes so much more than me too. Congratulations! I gotta push myself too.
Let's have a celebration then. I want to eat something delicious.
Alright. I don't know when the tomorrow I've taken for granted may not come again. Thinking about it like that, every single day I get to spend with Aya is precious. And I got to appreciate every second of it. Barbecues weren't really my thing, but it's actually quite fun.
Right!
I cherish every single day with you, Aya.
I guess humans feel the most alive when they start becoming conscious of death.
But becoming too afraid of death takes away the enjoyment out of life. You're right. I might have been living every day in fear if I never got to meet you, Keita. Thanks. Hello? Alright, I'll be right there. Sorry guys, I got called in by the office. I should be back in a few hours. Okay.
However, that was the last time you would see Ryotaro-san.
It has been half a year since the visualization phenomenon began, and it is finally showing its end. It has been a long time coming. Let's see what the people have to say.
At first, I was upset and distraught at my son's apparent self-destruction. I took that opportunity to discuss things with my son, and we were able to face the problems he was carrying together.
Mom.
I trust that his ending will be different.
Yeah.
Ryotaro!
Aya-san, as Ryotaro-san was heading to the office in the cab, he collided with a large car that swerved into the oncoming lane.
I wanted to make more memories with you. I can't believe it!
Extras.
Nico-chan, Keita-kun, Mr. Moroboshi too.
Aya-san, it's been a while.
You're based overseas now. I've heard a lot about you. Thanks for all the hard work.
It's an honor to hear that from you, Mr. Moroboshi.
It's already been 3 years since Ryotaro-san's accident.
Yeah. The days I spent with Ryotaro were something I cherished, and I can't believe those days are never coming back. But even if I spend every day in sorrow, it's not like Ryotaro will come back. Instead, I will try and live happily every day so I can bring back some good stories for him in heaven.
At that moment, it seemed as if Ryotaro-san was smiling at Aya-san from above. What will be visualized next?
Takumi, your hair is gross. Look at all that dandruff. Oh, there's dandruff all over. Unreal. This guy's family is poor, so they can't even afford shampoo. Seriously? How poor are you? Dandruff might come flying if you get close to him. My name's Keita. I'm gonna start a new part-time job from tomorrow. Give me a cool cut.
Okay. Keita, what's your new job?
A clerk at a kiosk in Monisakura campus. Oh, my daughter goes there.
Ah, that's a happy surprise.
She usually brings lunch from home, but she's careless, so she forgets sometimes. You might find her at the kiosk from time to time.
Her name's Remy. I'll introduce you to her.
And so, I started my part-time job. Excuse me, can I buy an eraser? Of course, that'll be 80 yen. Thank you. You're welcome. Since this school is a joint junior/high school, the students are polite and calm. As I was enjoying my part-time, something caught my eye. Takumi's walking with all that dandruff. Ugh, be careful. That's hilarious. Go wash your dirty head in the toilet. Is that Takumi? It was Takumi. I used to see him often at the park near my house a few years ago. The Takumi I saw at the park had a strong sense of justice. He would stand up for kids that were bullied and was regarded as a hero. He was younger than me, but I had a lot of respect for him. Takumi, are you alright? Takumi couldn't hear me, and he ran away. I was worried and decided to talk to one of his close friends. Takumi's parents got divorced, and he's changed ever since. What? His parents that were really close got divorced? Oh, I had no idea. Takumi was taken in by his father, but the company his father was running got hit with a scam, which resulted in a lot of debt. They sold their house, and now they live in a tiny apartment. I can't believe it. I want to go to the bathhouse, but I don't have money. Our gas is cut off, so we don't even have hot water. Oh, smartphones are a dream within a dream. I'm Takumi.
a second grader in junior high, with my father who is desperately trying to rebuild his company after getting scammed. We live in a crappy apartment that doesn't even have a shower. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. I'm hungry. As I was drinking water to fulfill my hunger... Who is that? Perhaps the debt collectors? Oh, they came all the way to our house? What do I do? Can I get away by pretending I'm out? I held my breath as the ringing didn't stop. Do they know I'm here? As I poked out in fear...
Takumi! Oh, thank goodness. I thought you were passed out on the floor or something.
Keita-san?
I brought a lot of food, so let's eat up together. You must be hungry.
Thank you very much. A mountain of food laid out on the table. I ate furiously. I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. Thank you so much. I'm really sorry for my attitude last time.
Don't worry about that. I didn't mind at all.
I was too ashamed to be seen by you since you know me from back then. I was no longer the hero I was back then. Although, there may be times where I help out other people. I didn't think I would become the victim that needs the help.
Remi-san in the grade above is so pretty. I want a girl like this to pamper me.
You can do it, Akito-san.
Right? This is my 100th text too. She'll definitely turn this way.
Yeah.
There he is. It's the dandruff kid.
Look at him. It's the poor dandruff boy.
What a creep. Hey, the girl next to you is crying.
What? I look over to the girl next to me. She was bawling. On her desk, there was a pile of dandruff that looked to be mine.
Your dandruff is all over her desk. What's wrong with you? Oh, poor girl.
There's no way this much dandruff went flying on her desk. Oh, it's definitely the work of Akito.
Can you prove this dandruff isn't yours? There's only one person that has this much dandruff, and it's you. If you're aware of that, apologize.
Yeah.
Say you're sorry you dropped all of that dandruff.
I'm sorry.
You're so quiet. Speak up.
He said I'm sorry.
I'm sorry my dandruff flew and piled up on your desk. That's what you're supposed to say. Oh yeah, I just thought of something. To prevent any more dandruff from flying all over the place, how about we glue it with this?
He took out a can of industrial glue.
Akito-san, that's brilliant.
You're lucky, Takumi. Your dandruff problem is solved thanks to Akito-san. Here, do it yourself. You're the one causing all this mess.
I did as I was told, and stuck my head in a basin filled with glue.
We need to change his hairstyle. How about we twist it like this?
You got good taste.
My hair turned into a pile of white poop.
What's this ruckus? Class is starting soon. What? Takumi, do you think that hairstyle is appropriate for school? Please do something about it before you come to school tomorrow.
Hilarious.
Alright, class is starting.
Change, rice ball, bread, all okay. Alright, let's enjoy today's shift. Huh?
So pretty. Oh, we're lucky we get to see her.
Remi? Is that?
You're Keita-san, right? I've known you for a while ago.
Whoa! I've heard about you from the barbershop I usually go to.
Yes, I'm their daughter, Remy. You've been a regular customer since my parents first opened, and you even introduced some of your friends. Thanks to you, a lot of young customers started going there.
Ah, it's a pleasure. Cause they're skilled, the vibes are nice, and it's fun talking to them, which is rare to find all in one barbershop. It makes me want to spread the word.
My parents would be really happy to hear that.
What's all this noise? I looked over and found several students laughing over something on their phone.
Have you seen Takumi Shiranuma's head from the 2C class?
Yeah, it's crazy. I had to take a photo.
Oh, seriously? Share it to me. I'll send it to my senpai.
What's this ruckus?
Something happened to Takumi. Sorry, Remi-chan. Gotta go. See you next time. I rushed over to the 2C classroom.
I'm coming too.
I saw Takumi in an embarrassing scenario.
How awful! They glued your hair? Who would do such a thing?
Takumi, what happened?
Keita-san, do you know this boy?
Yeah, known him from a while ago.
I can't leave him alone like this, especially if you two know each other. I'll wash you up. Come over to my house after school.
Huh? Oh, why is such a pretty senpai doing this for me? If people see someone like this at your barbershop, won't they be turned off?
I've actually been on the fence about becoming a barber. I like this shop, and I think it's a wonderful career, but it's quite the hard work. I'm not sure if it's the right decision in the long run. But whenever I see someone in trouble with their hair, it makes me want to help them.
Thank you very much.
But why is it all glued up in the first place?
Well, I have a lot of dandruff, so my classmate glued it up so it doesn't fly everywhere.
Unbelievable! That doesn't even solve anything. Leave it to me. I'll clean it no matter what.
Whoa, it feels good.
We'll leave it like this for a bit and then wash it thoroughly.
And so, Remi-san cleansed my hair with a lot of care.
Did all the glue come off? Shampoo to finish it off. And treatment for the damaged hair from the glue.
She carefully washed my hair and even put treatment all over. To top it off, she even styled my hair. Wow, my head feels lighter, and I didn't even cut my hair. Oh, the dandruff is gone too. Thank you so much.
All I did was just wash and dry it up, but I'm glad you're happy. He smiles with sparkles in his eyes. How cute! Can I cut your hair as well? Oh, if you don't want me to, that's fine too.
What? Is that okay with you? That would help so much.
Really? I'm not good as my parents, so it might not go as well, but...
I don't mind at all. You're so good. This is my favorite haircut I've ever gotten.
Oh, that's saying too much.
The next day after school, yesterday was like a dream.
Hey, Takumi-kun!
Whoa, Remi-san, why are you in the junior high classroom?
I wanted to walk home with you, so I came over. Let me wash your hair again.
It's already clean though, and I feel bad. I don't even have money.
I was on the fence about my future, but seeing you so happy yesterday made me think that if I spent more time with you, I just might find the answer. Which made me feel better. So, pretty please?
And so, she came to my class after school and started washing my hair every day. A few weeks later, since then, having Remi-san wash my hair after school became a routine. She washes it every day, but it still feels good every time. Is something against my lip? It's soft. Could it be a kiss? I looked over to Remi-san after the wash. Nothing seems off as Remi-san. Maybe it was just my imagination. It has to be.
What was that? Why would Remi-senpai do something like that to Takumi?
Akito-san, are you alright?
Get it together, Akito-san. Remi-san replied to your message. What?
Akito-kun sending me texts every single day and following me around is getting awfully uncomfortable, which is why I consulted with the police. Also, I dug around and found videos of you causing the glue incident. It's only a matter of time before your parents find out. Lastly, I would never like someone with a bad brain like you.
It's over.
After that, Remi-san decided to follow her career as a hairdresser. Keita-san knew some very powerful people, and we were able to ask them for management consulting services. With a completely new business, my father's company started to take off. We were finally able to move into an apartment with a shower.
Can I put this over here?
Yes, I'm sorry we had to ask you for help, Remi-san.
No need to apologize. Hey, Takumi.
Yeah, Remi-san?
Unpacking like this together makes it seem like we're moving in.
Looking for more interesting stories and videos? Then come check out other videos from Mani Mani people here. We'd love to hear your thoughts, too. Drop a line in the comments below. See you soon!